Hi guys, bargain store project time again. You'll never guess what I'm thinking of doing with this little chap. If you've watched my recent videos, you'll know that I've been keeping an eye out for things that look like propellers or fan blades. And this guy just happens to have a nice little plastic fan blade. So he'll probably go and sit in the garden, but I'm going to pinch this off him and see if I can take it apart. Looks like the front just pops off. Stick an electric motor on it and see if that'll drive something. I expect I'll start with a little car and then see if we can do something else with it. That's simple enough. That little bit just popped off the back. So there we are, one little propeller or fan. Okay, quick rummage through my box of bits. I've got these wheels that I've made out of some polystyrene plates. Got 4 of them, so they'll do. I've got this little battery box that's got a switch on it. That was some LED lights, so that's convenient, especially because it's got an on-off switch. And I've got the remains here of one of my, I think we called it a bug or something, one of those things that bumps into things and turns round. So I've got 2 motors there. I'll use one of them. These originally came from vibrating toothbrushes. And then our little fan here, that piece there that goes through it, that just happens to be exactly the right size to go on the shaft of the motor. So rather than letting it freewheel, I'll hot glue it onto that, and that'll give us a good little basis for it all to hold together. Okay, that's our motor connected to our battery box. So what I'll do is I'll glue it on top of the battery box, something like that, and connect the wheels straight onto the battery box, because I think I've got them just the right size, but they won't interfere with each other. Can't be much simpler than that. Right, we're ready for a test run. I like that, that's really simple. Straws, barbecue skewers, battery pack from a cheap set of LED lights, electric motor from a vibrating toothbrush, and propeller blade from a garden ornament. Oh yes, and the wheels were made out of thin polystyrene plate. I cut into circles, hot glued together, double thickness for a bit of strength, bit of clear plastic, that's from a pop bottle, just hot glued to the inside to give it a bit of extra strength where it rubs against the drinking straw. Let's go and test run it. Okay, test run. Switch it on. Let it go. That's quite an efficient little fan, that one. That's quite surprising. beauty. Turn it off. I'm quite pleased with that, because that's the fan taken from our little garden ornament, which was £1 in my bargain store. The battery pack came off of a set of LEDs, which incidentally also cost £1 from a bargain store. The electric motor comes from a vibrating toothbrush that also comes from the bargain store for £1. The wheels are made from polystyrene plates that I think were either 25 or 50 for £1 from the bargain store. The drinking straws, I don't know where they came from, and the barbecue skewer axles, I think they came from the supermarket, but they were something like 50 for £1. So I like that one.